Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Say here, coming at you with Mechagodzilla version 4. This guy's actually so large he can barely even fit in the frame. Nah, hold up, we gotta do a size comparison first. Here he is next to my phone, and here he is next to a bottle of water. This dude has got to be at least a foot to 14 inches tall, guys. But never mind the height, just the sheer girth of this thing is what gets me. Just the amount of pieces that it consumed from my pile is just uncanny. As you can see, we have the stand right here which holds his waist up, and then we have the studded plate on the bottom here which actually stops his legs from sliding forward or outwards and him collapsing down. He's also balanced on his tail. Without the tail, this guy cannot stand up. And if that stand were to fall, I'm sorry guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. We're not building this guy again. Okay, build time, 24 hours. No, I did not sit down for 24 hours straight and build this. You're out of your mind. This is over the course of like a week. And honestly, this has got to be at least 8 to 10 pounds of Legos. All right, but without further ado, you guys know what time it is? Articulation time. Time to move this guy around and hope he doesn't break so I don't have to spend another 24 hours doing this over.
Okay.
Nah, you're out of your goddamn mind if you think I'm moving this guy around while he's on that stand. We're taking pieces off. Okay. Articulation, like I was saying, let's start with the head here. The head is extremely fragile, but there are a lot of movable components on it. We have these little back antenna things right here. All of them can move left and right. His jaw can also open and close, although you have to apply pressure to the correct places so it doesn't break. And then this little piece under here, as the jaw closes, you just fold this down and it closes like that to make it appear as though his neck area is complete here. And we do have upward and downward neck movement. This piece here has to fold upward in order for his head to continue moving up. And once done properly, you get some of this upward roaring action going here. And the bottom of his neck right here is connected to a spinning piece which allows his neck to rotate 360 when it is atop his shoulders right here. Then we've got his shoulder blades here which move up and down. This is to give his arms clearance to move up and down as well, while still maintaining the movie accuracy because he has these shoulder pads right over his shoulders. Alright, and here we have Mechagodzilla's beefy looking arm right here, man. This guy's definitely been putting in work at the gym. For articulation though, there is not much movement here because he just has so many pieces on his arms. They kind of restrict the movement, so they can just move left and right like that. And then just gonna take this piece off. He has his hands here with the 4 pincers which can rotate, and then the pincers themselves can move up and down like this. His arm attaches to the shoulder right here using kind of like a ball joint or rotator cuff type piece which allows it to move up, down, left and right. I'm sorry guys, I dare not touch this tail because this video could get very messy very quickly. But in terms of articulation for the tail, every single segment that you see here is connected by a ball joint. So every single segment right here can rotate 360, move left, right, and up and down. Additionally, he has the spines going down his entire tail, which can move up and down as well. They're connected using hinge pieces. And lastly, he has the little rotating spike piece here at the end of his tail, which can rotate 360. Okay, I'd say it's about time we get into these details.
Psych!
Okay, for real. Now let's get into the details. Okay, so this is Mechagodzilla version 4, but the head is like Mechagodzilla version 10. I redesigned this head 3 to 4 times before finally arriving at this version here. But as you can see, it actually looks way better than the other versions that I made. We actually got the teeth on the outside now. He actually has like that weird looking snout that he has in the movie. And I even added some vent pieces going down the outside of his neck here to make it look more mechanical. As for the arms, I pretty much used the same design that I used from version 3. As for the legs, they are redesigned entirely. Version 3 had decent legs, but I was like, nah, this is version 4. I gotta step these legs up, man. So I added some pipes on his inner thighs here that connect onto his groin area, as well as some pipes on the upper thigh and some circular type pieces to represent the rotator cuffs on his upper thighs as well. And I fixed the feet. These are some Mechagodzilla version 4 feet right here. I added 2 actual spikes on the outside of that spinner piece that he has on the end of his tail, as well as 2 additional teeth-like pieces. He actually has 4 of them at the end of his tail. Additionally, I actually thickened the width of his tail. The chest was also completely redesigned. I used a lot more slope pieces to give it more of like a curved look where it's supposed to be curved. So like the middle of the chest here and his ab area going down here. Okay, and now it's time to get into the piece count because this guy is like 8 pounds and 15 inches. So I'm really curious to see just how many pieces I used to build this guy. And if you guys are interested in seeing any more of my Lego mocks, check out my Facebook page. Link will be in the description.